Hey, Nate with Bluesoft here. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to use Pingdom.com to really analyze your website and find any large files that may be slowing down your website. So we're going to jump right in. I'm going to grab a URL real quick, and we're going to go ahead and run it. I would recommend choosing the server closest to you. And start. And I'll go ahead and pause while we're waiting. Alright, so the analysis is done, and overall it's loading pretty quick, but what we're going to do is we're going to dive into each file. So 2.16 seconds, not bad, but the page size is actually kind of large. I usually try to be under 3 megabytes. So what we're going to do is we're going to dive in and see exactly what's making this page 3.2 megabytes in size. So this stuff's, some of this stuff can be a little more advanced, but really I just want to make this as easy as possible for you. So what we're going to do is we're just going to click on size to filter it by size, and right here you're going to see the largest size file right here is 842 kilobytes, and that's the home page. And the great thing about this is it actually gives you the link right to the file. So I can tell you this top one's a JPEG file, and you can see right here this image right here is almost a megabyte in size, so that can easily be compressed to a much smaller size. I would say probably about 150 to 250 kilobytes max, so we should be able to chop off about a half a megabyte in size, which would put us well under 3 megabytes. So so all you have to do that is, you click on the image, and we're going to save the image right here, save it to our desktop. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use a program called GIMP. There's lots of other programs, even online programs too. I would just look for image compressor, something like that. And so what we're going to do is drop it into GIMP, and really with a JPEG you don't have to do anything else. All you have to do is go to File, Export As, and we're actually just going to export as the same thing, or if we don't want to overwrite the file, we can just add something, and we're going to go Desktop, Export. Now here's where we're going to compress it by reducing the quality. So right now usually you can get away around 85 with really not much quality loss at all, but 70, 75, 80, somewhere in there. You're kind of have to play with it and see what you're okay with, and it can kind of depend on how large the image is too. So with this, we're going to go ahead and shoot for, we'll go 80. Export. And what we're going to do now is actually compare the sizes. So right here we have the original, the home page, and we go Properties, Details, and right here, General actually, and right here you're going to see it's 842 kilobytes in size, right? So let's see what we've gained. So homepage 1.jpg, properties, and you see right here 275 kilobytes in size right there. So that's a significant reduction in size, over a half a megabyte. So as you can see, that can really add up, especially when you're doing that on really all of your images. You can usually take most of your images and do that as well. So I do recommend using a JPEG or GIF format in order to optimize images, but of course sometimes you need some transparency and you have to use a .png, and but I definitely recommend reducing the usage of PNGs and only use them unless you need some transparency. So with that said, I recommend going through and just analyzing all the images on your site. Of course, there are other things, other plugins you can use and things like that with WordPress in order to kind of minify some scripts and things like that, but that'll be beyond the scope of this video. And other than that, feel free to leave a comment, like, subscribe. Thanks.